Real talk. What if I told you that you might be one of the most attractive guys in the room and you don't even know it? Because here's the truth, nobody tells teenage guys. Attractive men rarely think they're attractive. Not because they're clueless, but because women almost never make it obvious. They look, they stare, they test, they hint, but they hardly ever step forward and spell it out. And that means you could be getting crazy signals every week and not even notice. So today, we're breaking down 8 signs that you're way more attractive than you think. And I'm talking real signs, not the TikTok junk like, she blinked twice so she wants you. These are signals that women actually use. Signals that other guys react to. Signals that literally change your social ranking without you even noticing. And once you recognize them, you'll stop asking, am I attractive? And start thinking, oh, that explains everything. So grab your hoodie, get comfortable, and let's dive in. And hey, before we start, hit like, subscribe, and share this to a friend. Teenlens is building the realest teenage community on YouTube. No fake flexing, no cringe dating hacks. Just truth. All right, let's get into it. This one is subtle, and most guys miss it completely. If a girl finds you attractive, she won't just glance at you. She'll hold eye contact a split second longer than normal. That tiny pause, and then boom. She looks down, usually smiling or pretending to be focused on something else. And if she looks again, yeah, that's not an accident. That's attraction leaking through the cracks. Teenlens example. You walk into Starbucks after school. As you're scanning for a seat, a girl across the room locks eyes with you. She holds it 1 second, 2, then suddenly looks down at her drink like she just remembered emails exist. A few moments later, she looks again, super fast, like she's checking your vibe. Women do not risk double eye contact unless they think you're worth noticing. When you're attractive, women don't chase you. They orbit around you. They place themselves in your space to give you a chance to notice them without making the first move. Maybe she ends up next to you in group conversations, chooses the empty seat near you even if the room's half empty, keeps walking by accidentally, suddenly joins a conversation because you're in it. Teenlens example. You're at a house party. You keep noticing the same girl drifting closer, first with her friends, then alone, then standing right beside you at the drink table. She's not lost, she's not thirsty, she's interested, but she needs you to bridge the final gap. This one has almost nothing to do with your face. It's presence. Attractive guys don't just get look, they get attention. When you talk, people stop scrolling, stop whispering, stop looking at their shoes. They actually listen. Why? The halo effect. People assume that if you look good, you're also confident, smart, and worth listening to. It's psychology, not ego. Teenlens moment. You're in a group. You start telling a story, and suddenly the room goes quiet. People turn their bodies toward you. Girls nod. Guys glance at you between sentences. Everyone is paying attention. That energy isn't random. It means you have presence, which is one of the strongest forms of attractiveness. This is one of the biggest giveaways. When a girl is into you, her body syncs with yours without her even noticing. If you lean back, cross your arms, shift your weight, touch your face, just watch. She often does the same. Women mirror men they want to connect with. Teenlens example. You lean on the lockers with one shoulder. A minute later, she's in the exact same pose. Not on purpose, it's subconscious. That's how attraction speaks without words. Attractive men rarely only get compliments like, you're cute or you're handsome. Instead, they hear deeper ones. Aaron, I love your vibe. She right him. You're easy to talk to. You have a really nice voice. You carry yourself differently. Kurniman, you're just cool. This means she's already processed your looks. Now she's noticing everything around your looks. And that happens only with guys who seriously stand out. Attractive men don't notice they're attractive, but everyone else does. If you constantly catch people doing quick double glances, looking away when you catch them, staring longer than normal, checking you out in reflective surfaces, congratulations, they're noticing something about you. Teenlens example. You walk into class late and you feel that micro shift. Heads turn. Someone looks away super fast. A girl pretends to check her phone, but she was totally staring. That's presence, that's attractiveness. This is a big one. Guys can smell social ranking instantly. If you're an attractive dude, other men react. even if they pretend they're not. 2 ways: respect. Sosuri, they listen when you talk. Inkunin, they introduce you to people. Sokune, they copy your style. Suranon, they ask your opinion. Samar, they treat you like someone with status. Competition. Sonors, they try to one-up every story. Sudrum, they randomly flex harder when you're around. In Mus, they get passive-aggressive. Demernifornas, they ignore you on purpose. Suma, they act extra loud around girls. Guys only do this to men they see as a threat. Which means, yes, you're attractive. This one is huge. If you're an attractive guy, people assume you're talking to multiple girls even if you're not. Women pick up on this so fast. They say things like, "I bet you say that to all the girls. You probably have tons of girls texting you. I can't believe you're single." Why do they assume this? Because your vibe gives off non-desperation. And non-desperation is one of the sexiest traits a guy can have. Women don't have a logic sensor for this. They have a sixth sense. When you don't chase validation, when you look calm and grounded, when you're not trying to impress people, they think he must already have girls, which only makes them more curious. If you recognized even 2 or 3 of these signs, you're way more attractive than you think. Women notice you. People respond to you. Your presence affects rooms more than you realize. Now, the key is simple. Stop doubting it. Start owning it. And if you want a part 2 or want me to break this down into an S-tier versus F-tier attractive guy traits video, comment below and tell YouTube you want more Teenlens. Hit like, share this with a friend, and subscribe to Teenlens for realist teenage growth content on the internet. I'll see you in the next video.